The other one is 2711413179, and then the other one is 277346150117, and then it's 278270444358.
Lama number ke ahlukene, ama number ke angaphansi ke kwalo igama lakhe Miss Kelly Khumalo noma ke ayewasebenzisa ke eyoqala 27794948773, 27733886730, 27614562104, 27118831447, 2772938248, 271141311179, 27734515017, no 27827044358.
Thank you. It's to be precise, it's exhibit O in bracket 1. Yesterday, you made reference to Lieutenant Colonel Hoss. Is that correct, that he also testified in these proceedings?
That is correct, my lord.
Izolo ukhulumeleke ngayo uLieutenant Colonel Hoss uyiqiniso ngoba naye wothula ubufakazi kuleqala yebo.
I just want to show you his affidavit, which was handed up as exhibit DD in bracket DD5 in bracket B. If you can just put the contents of paragraph 4, then move over to paragraph 7.
Paragraph 4, my lord, reads as follows. During the current court procedures, I was requested to obtain the Section 205 data that were obtained as a result of an application in terms of the Criminal Procedure Act, Act 51/1977. I received the requested data from the investigating officer, Brigadier Kenenda. And then paragraph... Yes, when I did give it to him, my lord. After he took over, as I said, when Colonel Stein left, initially it was the handing over, or rather the requesting of his assistance insofar as the analysis of accused number 1 and 2. But later then he had to receive the entire data, my lord, so I did give it to him. Some were received directly by him from Colonel Stein, but then I also gave him the entire data, my lord.
Kuyiqinisa ukuthi uma esezoyeka noma eseyeka ke uKolonel Stein ngamcela ke mina ke uKolonel Hoss futhi ke ngangemcela ke mayelana naye kumsolo wokuqala nowesibili, kodwa ke ngokuhamba kwase kufuneka ukuthi ke manje enze ke idata yonke khona ke akuthola kumina okunye wakuthola kuyena uKolonel Stein.
Yes.
Right, paragraph 7, my lord, reads as follows. Under name Muzika Ukhulela Sithemba Sibiya.
No, just read from the introduction.
Okay.
The very first sentence.
All right. It says, I received the Section 205 data for the following numbers. Name Muzika Ukhulela Sithemba Sibiya, 2779-379-0137. Second one, Muzika Ukhulela Sithemba Sibiya, 2760-77-46749. And then the next name, Bongane Sandi Sontanzi, 276090-16890. Bongane Sandi Sontanzi again is 2776. This one is not clear, my lord. I'll come back to it, my lord. It's not clear, but underneath it, my lord, is Toby is Prince Mngube is 2782-956-3220. Thereafter, Mthokozisi Zipozonke Mapisa is 2771-395-3801. Then Sifiso Kutlentuli is 2773-305-9202. Another one, Sifihlo Ntuli, 27766427007. Then Sifihlo Ntuli again, my Lord, is 2772399587. Then Sifihlo Ntuli, I'll have to come back to this one also, my Lord. It's there's a marking, I can't see it clearly, but underneath it, my Lord, it's also Sifiso Ntuli 277887983335, followed by Sifiso Ntuli 277130299173. Then followed by Sifiso Ntuli again, my Lord, 2771595139. So that is the list, my Lord, except the two. I'll try to make sense of the two because it's not clearly visible, my Lord.
This is fine, it's already on record.
Yes, the two, my Lord, there's a marking on top, so I can't see the digits correctly.
Paragraph 4 ke kwa so istatement sakhe Lieutenant Colonel House Exhibit DD5B ngathi ke liqhubeka ke lecala leli ngacelwa ke ukuthi ngithole ama section 205 ayetholiwe nangomphumela wesicelo esasenziwe ke ngaphansi kwawo umthetho u51 ka 1977 ngathola ke leyo mniningwane noma leyo data leyo ke kumphenyi wecala uBrigadier Gininda bese sithi ke uparagraph 7 yena ke ngase ngithola ke icelo noma ke usection 205 wala nama number alandelayo loqala music awukhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya 27793790137 elandelayo music awukhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya 27607746749 elandelayo ubongani Sandiso Ntanzi 27609016890 elandelayo ubongani Sandiso Ntanzi 27762648460 elandelayo Mthobisi Prince Mncube uCarlos 27829563220 elandelayo Mthokozisi Zipho Zonke Maphisa 27713953801 elandelayo Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli 27733059202 kulandela Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli 27766427007 kulandela futhi Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli 27723995787 kulandela futhi Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli 27825859759 kulandele futhi Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli 27788798335 Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli 27713029173 Ufiso Kuhle Ntuli number 27715951239.
Thank you. You testified yesterday that Lieutenant Colonel Stein analyzed the downloads of Ms. Kelly Kumalo's phone, which were done by Captain Mshwana in 2014.
That is correct, my Lord.
Ushilo ke izolo ngathi uthi ubufakazi ukuthi ke uKenneth Stein wabe esecwaninga ke ama downloads enziwa ke kona umakhalekhukhwini wakhe uMiss Kelly Khumalo ekwakwenziwe uCaptain Mshwana ngo2014 uyiqiniso.
And he established that there was communication between Ms. Kelly Khumalo and accused number 5.
Yes, my Lord, that's the report I received from him, my Lord.
Ushilo ke ukuthi wasethi ke wathola ukuthi kwakunokuxhumana okwakukhona ke phakathi kwakhe uMiss Kelly Khumalo kanye naye umsolwa wesihlanu. Yebo umbiko engawuthola lowo.
Just want to refer you to the proceedings of the 12th of August 2024, when Lieutenant Colonel Steyn was recalled at page 50 from line 12. Can you just place his evidence and record?
Which one, my lord? Can I have the exhibit? I don't know.
Ngizokukhombisa-ke manje kufakazi ke noma ngizokusa kubufakazi bange-12 zika-August 2024 page 50 line 12 unkathi-ke uKolonel Steyn ephinde ebuyela futhi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord. It says, and I can conclude and I can say, I can therefore confirm that there was communication between Kelly Khumalo, her cell phone number, plus 278270444358 with accused 5 and Ghani with cell number plus 27733059202 on the following dates: 2014 August the 2nd, so it's 2014-08-02, and 2014 October the 15th, so it's 2014-10-15, using internet, which will not appear or show on the normal section 205. You can only get it from downloading if the phone is available.
Fundeka ngalendlela-ke ubufakazi bakhe uKolonel Steyn ngingasho-ke noma ngingaqinisekisa-ke ukuthi kwakhona ukuxhumana noma ukukhulumisana kwakukhona phakathi kwakhe-ke uKelly Khumalo cell number yakhe-ke ewu-27827044358 kanye nomsolwa wesihlanu unkani cell number 27733059202 ngalamalanga alandelayo 2014-08-02 kanye no-2014-10-15 bese kusetshenziswa-ke i-internet engeke ivele noma ibonakaleke uma ngaba usebenzisa-ke ejwayelekile i-section 205. Ungakwenza kuphela-ke lokho uma noma kuma-download uma ukuthi-ke ucingo alutholakala noma-ke alukho available noma-ke yebo alutholakala.
You also testified yesterday that upon the retirement of Lieutenant Colonel Steyn, Lieutenant Colonel Host took over the task that you had assigned Lieutenant Colonel Steyn to.
That is correct, my lord.
Ushilo-ke nkathi uthula ubufakazi izoloko ukuthi uma-ke eseyake empensionini uKolonel Steyn umsebenzi-ke bowenziwa uyena uKolonel Steyn wasewenziwa uKolonel Host kuyiqiniso.
And that he did the same exercise that Lieutenant Colonel Steyn did to establish if there was any communication amongst the accused persons.
That is correct, my lord.
Nokuthi wase enza lowo msebenzi-ke owawenziwa uyena uKolonel Steyn ukuthola noma-ke ukubheka-ke ukuthi kwakhona yini ukuxhumana kwakukhona phakathi kwabasola yebo.
I just want to refer you to the evidence of Lieutenant Colonel House on the 20th of May 2024. If you can start at page 24, lines 8 to 13, just place the contents of the record again on the record.
So line 8, my lord, reads as follows. That is Advocate Baloyi. As the court pleases, my lord, Lieutenant Colonel House, we have just given, Lieutenant Colonel House, he have just given a summary of the communication between accused 3 and accused 5. Just in broad outline, when does this communication commence and up to when does it go? Mr. Host, my lord, it starts 24 October 2014 until 25 January 2015.
Yes. Thank you.
This is advised.
Kubufakazi bakhe uLieutenant Colonel House bange-20 kuMay 2024 ku-page 24 line 8 kuyofica-ke ku-13 isho ifundeka ngale ndlela-ke. Lieutenant Colonel House eqeda-ke ukunikeza ngesifinyezo-ke sokuxhumana okwakukhona phakathi kwakhe umsola wesithathu kanye nowesihlanu. Ingabe kuqala nini? Uqala nini-ke, kusuka nini lokhu kuxhumana lokhu futhi kuze kuyogcina nini? Aphenduleke uHost athi-ke qala nge-24 October 2014 kuyofica-ke nge-25 January 2015.
And then in page 23, he then sets out such communication between accused number 3 and 5. If you can just place that in record, starting from line number 2.
Yes, indeed, my lord. Number 2, Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 3, 2772766169, contacted Sifiso Kuhle Ntuli, accused 5, 11 times. That number is 277239958787, and that was between 26 October 2014 and 14 December 2014. Sifiso Kuhle Ntuli 2771596139, accused 5 contacted Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 3 2772766169 6 times, and that was between the period of 1 November 2014 and 25 January 2015. Then Sifiso Kuhle Ntuli 2776642707, accused 5 contacted Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 3 2772768169 54 times, and that was between the period of 4 November 2014 and 25 January 2015. Sifiso Kuhle Ntuli 277239958787, accused 5 contacted Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 3 727668169 26 times, and that was between the period of 24 October 2014 and 17 January 2015. Sifiso Kuhle Ntuli 277303059202, accused 5 contacted Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 2 2772768169 2 times. Goes further to the next page, my lord, 2 times. That was on the 24 November 2014 and 29 November 2014.
Okwashiwo-ke uyena uLieutenant Colonel House kubufakazi bakhe-ke lokubalo i-20 May 2024 ithi-ke Mtobisi Prince Mngube umsola wesithathu 2772766169 waxhumana noSifiso Kuhle Ntuli umsola wesihlanu amahlandla amahlandla awu-11. Lokho kwaku noma-ke inamba leyo kwaku 277239958787. Isikhathi leso-ke noma-ke idate kwakungephakathi kwe-26 October 2014 kuyoshaya-ke i-14 December 2014. Kwaze kwathi uSifiso Kuhle Ntuli 2771595112 951-239 umsola wesihlanu waxhumana noMtobisi Prince Mngube umsola wesithathu ku-2772766169 amahlandla ayisithupha. Isikhathi leso kwakuphakathi wange-1 November 2014 kuyoshaya i-25 January 2015. Sifisa ukuhle Ntuli 27766 427007 umsola wesihlanu, waxhumana noMthobisi Prince Mncube umsola wesithathu 2772 7668 amahlandla awu-54. Lokho ke kwenzeka phakathi kuka 4 November 2014 ne-25 January 2015. Sifisa ukuhle Ntuli 2772 3995787 umsola wesihlanu, waxhumana noMthobisi Prince Mncube umsola wesithathu ku 27766 8169 amahlandla awu-26. Lokho kuphakathi kwe-24 October 2014 nazo i-17 January 2015. Sifisa ukuhle Ntuli 27733059202 umsola wesihlanu, axhumana noMthobisi Prince Mncube umsola wesithathu u-2772 766 8169 amahlandla amabili, kwakuphakathi kwe-24 November 2014 ne-29 November 2014.
Thank you. Then on page 22 of the same record of the 20th of May 2024, he refers to Exhibit DD5C, her affidavit, and sets out further communication between accused 3 and 5. If you can place the contents of page 22, starting from the second line on record.
Okay, so it reads as follows, my lord. The second line from the records: Mthobisi Prince Mncube accused 3, and Mthobisi Prince Mncube and Sifiso Ntuli accused 5. Mthobisi Mncube accused 3 of 27727668169, contacted Sifiso Ntuli accused 5 on 2771595123 3 times, and that was between the period of 2 November 2014 and 18 January 2018. Then further down, my lord, on lines or paragraph 20, Mthobisi Mncube accused 3, number 27727668169, contacted Sifiso Ntuli accused 5, 27766427007 11 times, and this was between the period of 6 November 2014 and 18 January 2015. Next bullet point, my lord, Mthobisi Prince Mncube accused 3 and on 277268169, contacted Sifiso Ntuli accused 5 11 times. That number is 27 pardon, my lord. 2772 3995787, and that was between 26 October 2014 and 14 December 2014. Sifiso Ntuli 27715951239 accused 5, contacted Mthobisi Prince Mncube accused 3 on 277268169 6 times, and that was between the period of 1 November 2014 and 25 January 2015. Sifiso Ntuli 2766427007 27007, accused 5, contacted Tobisi Mngube, accused 3, 22727668169, 54 times. And this was between the period of 4 November 2014 and 25 January 2015. Sifiso Gutentuli, 5787 accused 5, contacted Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 3, 72766816926 times, and that was between the period of 24 December 2014 and 17 January 2015. Sifiso Gutentuli 27733059202, accused 5, contacted Mtobisi Prince Mngube, accused 3, on 27727668169 2 times. That was on 24 November 2014 and 29 November 2014.
As a court, please, my lord, I've just received a message that Mr. Jonas requires a comfort break for about 10 minutes to get Mr. Jonas to get lozenges for his throat.
Okay. What's the time now?
10:40.
10?
10:40.
40. So 20 minutes or 10 minutes. What?
I just want to walk out 2 clicks to get those.
Okay, 10 minutes then.
9.2.1 ukuxhumana, 9.2.1.1 Mthobisi Mncube umsolo wesithathu kanye noFiso Kuhle Ntuli umsolo wesithathu, Umthobisi Prince Mncube umsolo wesithathu u2772766869 waxhumana noFiso Kuhle Ntuli umsolo wesihlanu 2771595123 amahlandla amathathu kwakuphakathi kwesikhathi 2 November 2014 no 18 January 2018. Umthobisi Prince Mncube umsolo wesithathu inamba u2772766869 waxhumana noSifiso Kuhle Ntuli umsolo wesihlanu u2776642707 amahlandla awu11 lokhu kwakuphakathi kwe6 November 2014 ne18 January 2015.
Thank you. And Lieutenant Colonel Hose testified about the communication of the other accused 1 up to 5.
Yes, my lord.
Is that correct?
That is correct, my lord.
Ukenel Khosi ufakazileke nangokuxhumana kwakhona ke phakathi kwabanye abasola umsolo wokuhlanu kokuqala kofica kowesihlanu yebo kuyiqiniso.
Can I then draw your attention to his evidence regarding the rest of the accused?
Yes, my lord.
As testified to on the 20th of May 2024 from page 5 with reference to exhibit DD5 in brackets B starting from line 23.
Yes, my lord. So line 23 of the proceedings of the 20th of May 2024 under Mr. Hose reads as follows. Thank you, my lord. My lord, I just want to mention that this is the combined of all the different communications on all pages. That is combined in one summary. And then at the bottom, my lord, of the next page, that is line 21 under Mr. Hose. Thank you, my lord. So 8.2.1 is combined communication between all accused. I will start by paragraph 8.2.1, September Sibia, accused 1. The first one, September Sibia, accused 1, with cell number, with cell number 079-397-90137, contacted accused 4 on 071-739-53801 19 times.
And the period, just place the period.
And this was between the period of 18 June 2018 and 19 February 2020.
Lana ke ku line 23 ufundeka ngalendlela ke kufakazi bakhe ke uLieutenant Colonel House. Ngiyabonga ke Nkosi enkantolo, ngifuna nje ukusho ke ukuthi lokhu ke ukuhlanganiswa ke kwako konke ukuxhumana noma ke ukuxhumana lokho kwahlukileke kuona onke ke amakhasi noma ama-page ke okuhlanganisiwe noma ke kohlanganiswa kwenziwa isifinyezo esisodwa. Ngiyabonga Nkosi enkantolo. So ku-8.2.1 ila ekuhlanganiswe khona ke konke ukuxhumana phakathi kwabo abasolwa. Ngizoqala ke ngayo uparagraph 8.2.1 uSithemba Sibiya umsolo wokuqala uSithemba Sibiya umsolo wokuqala on a number 079 397 90137 owaxhumana ke noMaphisa umsolo wesine ku-07 713 953 amahlandla awu-19 isikhathi ke kwaphakathi kweyi-18 June 2018 ne-19 February 2020.
Yes, you can proceed to line 20, still on page 7, on the 20th of May 2024.
Line 20 says, my lord, Mr. Stemba.
Under who's talking there, just please on record.
Oh, yes, my apologies, my lord. So, the proceedings of the 20th of May 2024, under Mr. Host, line 20 reads as follows, my lord. Mr. Stemba Sibia, accused 1, contacted Bongane Sandison Ntanzi, accused 2, on 2760-901-6890, 18 times. And then the next page, my lord, says this happened between the period of 20 October 2018 and 23 August 2019.
Kufundeka ngalendlela ke ngaphansi kobufakazi bakhe ke uMr kubhaliwe Mr Host umnumzana uSthemba Sibiya umsolwa wokuqala waxhumana ke noBongani Sandison Ntanzi umsolwa wesibili ku 2760901680 mahlandla awu-18. Lokhu kwenzeka phakathi kwesikhathi u-20 October 2018 kanye ne-23 August 2019.
Then then it goes further.
The next bullet.
So the next bullet, my lord,
is line number 4 from the top.
Number 4 from the top. Yes. It reads as follows, my lord. September Sibiya accused 1, 277937900137. Contact Nduli, accused 5, on 2771595123 44 times direct calls. And this happened between the period of 8 June 20.
No. Just look at the date. Which date? Just
my lord.
Just read the sentence again.
So okay, I'll start from the bullet point. September Sibiya.
These calls.
These calls happened between. It's 18 June, yes, my lord. 18 June 2018 and April 2020.
Ukulandelayo ke kufundeka ngaphansi kwakhe ke uMr Host uSthemba Sibiya umsolo wokuqala 27793790137 waxhumana noNtuli umsolo wesihlanu ku 27715951239 amahlandla awu-44. Lokhu kwenzeka ke phakathi kwalama date ke noma lesikhathi ke nge-18 June 2018 kanye no-April 2020.
Yes, my lord. Then the next bullet point under Mr. Host still says yes, June 2018 and 7 April 2020. Then it says Temba Sibiya, accused 1, number 276077467749. Contact Nduli, accused 5, on 2771595123 2 times outgoing calls. And then this happened on 1 May 2020 and 8 May 2020.
Qhubeka ke kufundeka ngalendlela ke ushobe umshushisi ingabe awusho i16 abesethi ko Mr Host yebo 16 June 2018 kanye ne7 April 2020 uSthemba Sibiya umsolo wokuqala number 27607746749 waxhumana noNtuli umsolo wesihlanu u27715951239 amahlandla amabili ke amakholi lawo aphumayo lokhu kwenzeka ke nge1 May 2020 kanye ne8 May 2020.
The next bullet point, my lord, in line 20, still under Mr. Host, it's September Sibia, accused 1, 276077746749, contact Mapisa, accused 4, 2 times. And this was an SMS on 29 May 2020.
Bese kuyaqhubeka ke uSithemba Sibiya umsola wokuqala u276077476749 waxhumana noMaphisa amahlandla umsola wesine amahlandla amabili lokhu kwakuyi SMS ke nge29 May 2020.
Then my lord, the next page, page 9, line 9, under Mr. Host, reads as follows: paragraph 8.2.2, Ndanzi accused 2, number 27609015890, contacted September Sibiya, accused 1, on 27793790137, 16 times. 16 times, and this happened between the period of 13 November 2018 and 5 April 2020.
Masesiqhubeka ke page 9 ngaphansi kwakhe ke uMr Host paragraph 8.2.2 Ntanzi umsola wesibili ngenumber 27609016890 waxhumana noSithemba Sibiya umsola wokuqala ku27793790137 amahlandla awu16. Lokho kwenzeka ke phakathi kwe13 November 2018 ne5 April 2020.
My lord, the next point, the next bullet point, underline 20, still under Mr. Host. It says okay, 100%. Then it says Bongane Sandison Tanzi accused 2, 27609016890, contacted Sifiso Kule Nduli, accused 5, on 27715951239, 2 times, and this happened on the period of between the period of 6 April 2020 or on 6 April 2020 and 9 December 2020.
Kuyaqhubeka ke ithi Bongani Sandiso Ntanzi umsola wesibili 27609016890 waxhumana ngizofuna ngale ndlela ebhalwe ngayo waxhumana noSifo Khule Ntuli umsola wesihlanu 27715951239 amahlandla amabili phakathi ke kwe6 April 2020 noma nge6 April 2020 kanye no9 December 2020.
The next bullet point, my lord, it's on page 10, still under Mr. Host.
As a court, please, perhaps before we start with page 10, will this be an appropriate time to take the normal short adjournment, unless if we are proceeding? Thank you.
Masiqhubeka ke ngaphansi kwakhe ke uLieutenant Colonel House umthokoziseni zipho zonke maphisa umsolo wesine number 27713953801 waxhumana naye ke umthombisi Prince Mncube umsolo wesithathu ku27829563002 amahlandla awu48 lokho ke kwenzeka 16 July 2018 nange 2 March 2021.
Then, my Lord, the next bullet point, Mthokoziseni zipho zonke maphisa accused 4 27713953801 contacted Muzika Ukulelwa Stemba Sibia accused 1 27837106297 one time, and this was on the 19th of February 2020.
Mthokoziseni zipho zonke maphisa umsolo wesine 27713953801 waxhumana noMuzika Ukulelwa Stemba Sibiya umsolo wokuqala ku27837106297 ihlandla elilodwa kwenzeka nge-19 kaFebruary 2020.
The next bullet point, my Lord, it's C4 Kule Mtuli, accused 5 27715951239 contacted Muzika Ukulelwa Stemba Sibiya accused 1 27793790137 35 times. This was between the period of 10 June 2018 and 22 April 2020.
Ekulandelayo ke sifokule Mtuli umsolo wesihlanu number 27715951239 exhumana noMuzika Ukulelwa Stemba Sibiya umsolo wokuqala ku27793790137 amahlandla awu35 lokho kwenzeka 10 June 2018 and 22 April 2020.
Then the next bullet point, my Lord, it's Sifiso Kule Ntuli, accused 5 27715951239 contacted Bongane Sandisontanzi, accused 2 27609016890 3 times, and this was between the period of 6 April 2020 and 9 December 2020.
Sisaqhubeka ke sifokule Ntuli umsolo wesihlanu u27715951239 waxhumana noBongani Sandisontanzi umsolo wesibili u27609016890 amahlandla amathathu kwenzeka lokho nge6 April 2020 kweshaya is 9 December 2020.
The next bullet point, my Lord, it's Sifo Kule Ntuli, accused 5 27715951239 contacted Mthokoziseni zipho zonke maphisa, moves to page 18, my Lord, accused 4 27713953801 118 times, 55 times. That's how it's written, my Lord. And it said it happened between the period of 9 September 2018 and 28 November 2020.
Sisaqhubeka ke ithi sifokule Ntuli umsolo wesihlanu number 27715951239 waxhumana noMthokoziseni zipho zonke maphisa umsolo wesine ku27713953801 amahlandla akubhalwe 118 kwase kuphinda bhala ke 55 lokho kwenzeka ke phakathi kwesikhathi u9 September 2018 kanye ne28 November 2020.
The next bullet point, my Lord, Sifokule Ntuli, accused 5, 2782 585 9759. Contacted Mthokoziseni Zipozonke Mapisa, accused 4, 27713 953 801 28 times. This happened between the period of 1 June 2020 and 18 August 2020.
Sifokule Ntuli msola wesihlanu 27825859759 waxhumana noMthokoziseni Zipozonke Mapisa umsola wesine number 27713953801 amahlandla awu28. Lokho kwenzeka phakathi kwesikhathi 1 July 2020 18 August 2020.
Then yes, my lord. So those
Yes,
are the
thank you.
highlighted portions, my
Yes,
lord.
thank you. If I may refer you to Exhibit S, Annexure C, Exhibit S, Annexure C. These are the downloads of the phone that is associated with accused number 3,
Yes, my lord.
in respect of which Sergeant Mabaso testified.
Yes, my lord.
If I can ask you to put the information, this is the phone book of the phone of accused number 3. If I can ask you to go to page 10, index number 9. Or maybe just put the, before that, just put the information on the front part. Let me just show you. On page 3, just put that information, the case reference, and the other relevant information that is highlighted.
Yes, my lord. So the case reference on page 3 of this exhibit reads case reference Cleveland case 96/02/2015. Suspect Mtobisi Gada Mngube, and then contact number 0727668169. Requester Sergeant Masondo.
Imininingwane ebhaliwe-ke lana mshushithi ngicela-ke ukuba ngikutshengise u-Exhibit S ama-downloads-ke efoni ifoni ehlanganiswa naye-ke umsolwa wesithathu. Lana-ke kubhalwe-ke i-reference noma iliphi-ke icala ekhulunywa ngalo u-Cleveland case 96/02/2015. Okay. Umsolwa-ke kwabhalwa uMthobisi Gadla Mncube. Inumber 0727668169 owenzake isicelo noma ke owacela ukuthi kwenziwe ke lokho uSergeant Masondo.
Thank you. You can go then to page 10, index number 9. Page numbers are very small, they appear at the bottom.
Yes, yes, index number 9, yes. Yes, so index number 9, my lord, says name Mfoka Kumalo and telephone is +2772 +2772 3995787. That's index number 9, my lord.
Page 10-ke ngaphansi kwakhe-ke number 9 kubhalwe igama Mfoka Khumalo, inumber u27723995787.
Page 11, index number 16.
Index number 16, it says name, my lord, then ungenzekile, and telephone number 082 2550728.
Bese kuthi ke ku page 11 ngaphansi ke number 16 igama ugezekile number 0822550728.
Yes, then page 29. Have you placed the information on page 12? Sorry. Page 12, index 25.
No, I've not placed page index
Page
25.
12,
Yes.
index 25.
Yes, index 25 reads as follows: name Mshanantuli Vo, telephone +27 71 585 1239. Yes, 1239, correct.
Bese kuthi ke ku page 12 number 25 kubhalwe ke Mshana Ntuli Vo number 027715951239.
It's page 29, index 197.
Yes. So, index 197, my lord. The name says Ngani. Telephone +2771 507 3517.
Kuyena ke page 29 number 197 igama kubhalwe inkani number 27715073517.
Thank you. Now, Brigadier Gininda, you were able to identify the names that are mentioned in the confessions of accused number 2, the 2 confessions.
That is correct, my lord.
Ushilo ke Brigadier Gininda manje ke amagama ke wakhona ukuthi manje uthole ukuthi ke ubani ke lawo magama noma awubani lawo magama abhaliwe ku statement noma ke kugonyuluka sako ukugonyuluka sikamsolo wesibili yebo kuyiqiniso.
And you testified that these are the accused before court.
That is correct, my lord.
Uthulile ke ubufakazi wathi ke ibona ke abasola laba phambi kwenkantolo yebo kuyiqiniso.
And it was established via Lieutenant Colonel Stein and later Lieutenant Colonel Hose that there was this communication amongst the accused.
That is correct, my lord.
Kwatholakala ke qala ke yena ke Lieutenant Colonel Stein kwase kulandela yena ke Lieutenant Colonel Hose ukuthi ke kwakhona ke uxhumano kwakukhona phakathi kwalabasolwa yebo kuyiqiniso.
Now, except for these communications, was there any other evidence against the accused?
Yes, my lord. So, with regard to accused 1 and 2, it's the confessions, my lord, that were obtained.
Ngaphandleni ke kwalokhu kuxhumana ke kwatholakala phakathi kwabasolwa ke kwakukhona yini obunye ubufakazi yebo kumangalela noma kumsolo wokuqala nowesibili ke kwakuyitatimende ke la abagonyuluka khona ke.
Accused 3, it's in relation to the firearm that was linked to the bullet that was found at the crime scene, and that firearm is the one that was found in the possession of the accused under Cleveland case 96 of 2015.
Kumsolo wesithathu ke kwakuyisibhamu ke isibhamu ke leso esasitholakala ke na ke umsolo wesithathu ngaphansi ko Cleveland case 962 of 2015 isibhamu kwatholakala ukuthi ke isona ke esadubula inhlamvu le eyatholakala kwindawo yesigameko.
My lord, accused 4 and 5, but in fact all the accused were then linked by witness statements that are obtained, including the statement of Constable Zungu that links all the accused to this offense before court, to this matter before court.
Bese kuthi kamsola wesihlanu nowesine phofu bonke ke abasolwa ke bafakwa istatement zofakazi kanye futhi ke naso istatement sakhe ke uConstable Zungu.
Yes, my lord. That's what I recall. Yes.
Iloko engikhumbulayo.
Now, if you say Constable Zungu and other witnesses, are you able to elaborate on that?
Yes, my lord. There are statements that I've obtained. I'm just not sure if those witnesses have testified. But during the course of the investigation, before Constable Zungu's statement was obtained, there were statements obtained which linked all the accused in this offense collectively, from accused 1 to 5, and then those statements are in the docket. That is now other than the statement of Constable Zungu.
Angazi ke noba labo fakazi ke sebezile yini enkantolo kuzokuthula ke ubufakazi la khona ke abasho khona ke noma bachaza ke ungibandakanyeka kwabo abasola njengoba behlezi lana ke phambi kwenkantolo.
Now, can we stand still for a moment at the statement of Constable Zungu? When was it obtained?
My lord, it was obtained sometime last year in my recollection, the year 2023, before June. That's when it was obtained, my lord.
Uma ngikhumbula kahle ke kwakunyaka owendlule noma ke unyaka ophelile ke ngoJune noma ngaphambi kukaJune uma kuthathwa ke noma kutholakala sona istatement esika Constable Zungu.
And can you explain to the court the circumstances or what led to you obtaining his statement without referring to any hearsay evidence, please?
Yes. So during the course of the investigations, my lord, that is now after, during the course of the investigation of this matter, the name of Constable Zungu came up as a person who was present at the hostel on the 26th of October 2014. So it came out during the course of the investigations when I was interacting with other witnesses that I've referred to who disposed affidavits.
Umfushisi ufuna ukwazi ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani ke ngaphandleni kokuthi ke usho ke ubufakazi obuyinzwa bathi kodwa ke usho ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi uthole istatement sakhe ke uConstable Zungu ngisaqhubeka ke ngophenyo noma ngenza uphenyo igama lakhe uConstable Zungu laye lavela ke noma ke lashiwo ke nanjengomunye wabantu noma ke umuntu owaye khona ke lapha ehostel nge-26 zika October 2014.
Subsequent to that, my lord, he was then approached because I received, I think it's more than one statement where his name keep on coming up as the persons who were at the hostel on that day, my lord.
Kwaba ke nesikhathi ke la engayaki noma kwayiwa ke kena ke ngoba ke igama lakhe lalilo nje livela njalo ke kuyitatimende kungasona istatement esodwa nanjengomuntu owaye khona ke khona lapho ngalelo langa.
When I confronted him, my lord, the report I got was that he was fearful of reprisal since he knows the accused.
Uma ngiya kuyena ke noma sengihlangana naye ke wangitshela ke ukuthi ke wayenokusaba owayenako nanjengoba ebazi abasolwa.
But also wanted us, according to what he told me, to do our own investigations without him having to influence us.
Kodwa ke okunye awakusho ke ukuthi na ke ukuthi ke noma kumina ke ukuthi ke wayefisa ukuthi sizenzele uphenyo lwethu ke ngaphandle kokuthi yena ke abe nomthelela abanawo ukuthini.
He then, my lord, agreed that he will then dispose a statement insofar as what he knows and recall, my lord. And that is how that statement came about, my lord, at a later stage.
Wasevuma ke ukuthi ke uzonikeza ke ngestatement ke mayelana nalokho akwaziyo ke kamuva kwenzeka lokho ke uma kuthatha istatement sakhe kwenzeka kamuva.
Yes, my lord. But prior to this, my lord, as I indicated, there were statements already in the docket because this matter was already on the roll. We're busy with the trial. Prior to Constable Zungu, there were already statements on the docket that implicates the accused, collective or individually, but there were such statements, my lord.
Kodwa ke ngaphambilini kokuthi ke kuhlanganeke noConstable Zungu noma kuthatha istatement ekuzona ke uZungu ingesikhathi ke icala liqhubeka ke liqula kwakunezitatimende ezazikhona ke kulona idokodo ezishoyo ke ngokumbandakanyeka kwabo ke abasolwa ngayedwa nangokuhlangana ngokuhlanganyela.
Yes, ma'am.
The affidavit of Constable Zungu serves as Exhibit AA before this court. Can you just place on record as to when was it obtained?
Yes, if I could just have that exhibit, my lord.
give you the last page.
I'm getting to it, my lord. I found the index number. If the court can just bear with me. So it is dated, my lord. That is the statement of Constable Zungu. It's commissioned on the 31st May 2023 at 1300 hours. It was commissioned by me, my lord.
Istatement sakhe uZungu sikhombisa-ke ukuthi uma ngabe sesibekwa-ke stamp noma lokhu phecelezi kubizwa ukuthi ucommissioner kwakungeyi-31 zikaMeyi unyaka ophelile 2023 isikhathi ngo-1 1300 kwakuyimina futhi.
Now, I just want you to comment on the following proposition, which by Advocate Mnisi to Colonel Mangena, which appears on page 37 of the proceedings of the 4th of September 2024. And the response of Colonel Mangena as appears at page 42, lines 8 up to about line 16. The proposition is from line 5 up to line 12 on page 37. We'll just put that on record.
So the highlighted portion, my lord, of the proceedings of the 4th of September 2024 reads as follows. Number 1, that the investigating officers of this case, inter alia.
So this advocate needs to speaking. Yes.
Yes. Oh yes. Okay, my lord. Yeah. So, number 1, that the investigating officer of this case, inter alia, that is, amongst others, Warrant Officer Masondo, verbally informed him that as per the investigation of this case, they told him that is now Masondo and company, the investigating officers of this case, that the firearm that was found in his possession, allegedly in his possession, was excluded as a firearm that was involved in the commission of this case, Phosphorus case 636 of 10/2014. Okay, then on page 42 of the same proceedings, my lord, under Colonel Mangena, my lord, I have explained how I've worked, as I said, with IV system, the integrated ballistic identification system. If it is pistols, we acquire only cartridge cases on the system. We do not acquire the bullets. So in this case, Phosphorus 636 of 10, there are no cartridge cases, only a bullet. It goes further to say under Colonel Mangena, so when they did a comparison, they compared the firearm with the cases where there were cartridge cases.
Ngicela ke ufundeke lana ubufakazi bange 4 September 2024 ekwashiwa uyena ke uadvocate Mnisi kuKenneth Mangena kanye nayo ke impendulo yakhe uKenneth Mangena ifundeka ngalendlela ke okokuqala ukuthi ke ithimba eliphenyeyo ke lalecala abanye ngaphakathi kwabo ke uwarrant officer uMasondo wamtshela ke ngokophenyo lalecala emtshela ukuthi uMasondo loyo kanye nabanye ithimba eliphenyayo noma ke abaphenyi baleli cala leli ukuthi ke isibhamu esatholakala kuyena noma ekuthiwa satholakala kuyena ukuthi sasikhishwa ke sona noma singahlanganiswa ke nokuthi ke sasinento noma ke sasihlangene naloko okwenzeka kwicala uphosphorus case 63610-2014. Umephendula ke uKenneth Mangena uthi ngikuchazileke ukuthi ke iIV isebenza kanjani ke nanje bangishilo ukuthi ke inhlelo lena noma ke isystem lena ebizwa ngokuthi iIV bayibiza ngokuthi integrated ballistic identification system ukuthi uma kuukuthi ama pistol esikudingayo ke sidinga kuphela ke amagobolondo kwisystem leyo asikho isidingo seyinhlamvu kodwa ke la cala leli ke iphosphorus 63610 awekho amagobolondo inhlamvu kuphela. Uyaqhubeka uKenneth Mangena uma ngabe beqhathanisa ke bona baqhathanisa isibhamu kanye futhi namagobolondo la kwakunamagobolondo khona.
Do you have any?
This is not an objection per se, but it's just to put that assertion in perspective before the witness is allowed to comment.
What is it?
I am saying this is not an objection per se, but it's just to put that assertion, to put that assertion in perspective. That was an instruction that came from accused number 3. It did not come to me because from what is being read from the record, it sounds as if Mr. Masondo told me personally. That was an instruction that came from Mr. Meyiwa that I was only conveying to the court, my lord. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
It is so understood, my lord. Okay. And I think that is the import of what was read in the record. Yes. Do you have any comment to proffer on that proposition?
Yes, I do, my lord. So firstly, my lord, I do not have, obviously I want to start there by saying I do not have confirmation as to whether this indeed was said by Sergeant Warrant Officer Masondo, but I will deal with this step by step, my lord. Firstly, it's a proposition, as Advocate Minister said, is his instruction. Other than what has been said here, my lord, I do not have the confirmation that he said it. That is the first part, my lord.
Okokuqala ke yebo nanjengoba kushiwo ukuthi into ke leyo eyashiwo uyena Advocate Minister kodwa ke kulena ke anginaso ke isiqiniseko sokuthi ke ngempela uWarrant Officer Masondo yiko awakusho lokho.
Secondly, my lord, if it was said, it will be highly irregular, and I'll indicate why. Can I proceed? Yes. Firstly, when I inherited this docket, my lord, I do know the list or the investigating officers that were involved in this matter. Warrant Officer Sergeant Masondo was never one of the investigators, my lord.
Uma kuukuthi ke lokho kuyiqiniso ke noma kwenzeka ngaleyo ndlela ke kuzosho ukuthi ke ngesiyona ke indlela noma akwenzekanga ke ngendlela ke ekuyiyona ngoba ke uma sengithola ke icala leli ke ngathola futhi ngabe ngazi ukuthi kwakungobani kwakuwabaphenyi becala lelo uWarrant Officer noma uSergeant Masondo wayengasiyena omunye wabo.
Thirdly, my lord, I did not find a statement in this docket phosphorus case 636 of 10/2014 disposed by Sergeant Masondo indicating such or that he participated in helping the investigation team insofar as identifying accused 3 as a suspect.
Futhi ke kulona ke idokodo leli phosphorus case 63610/2014 asikho statement engasithola ke esenzwa uyena ke uSergeant Masondo noma Warrant Officer Masondo la ashoyo ke khona ukuthi ke wayeyingxenye ke yethimba ke eliphenyayo makuhlangane naye ke umsolo wesithathu.
The only time, my lord, statements of Warrant Officer Masondo and our interaction with him, it was after independent investigation. In other words, after Exhibit HH and JJ came into existence, and we did an independent investigation on all the accused. This is 3, 4, and 5. On that investigation, my lord, in relation to accused number 3, then cases, and that includes Cleveland case 96 of 2/2015, came into existence, and subsequently, Sergeant Masondo then came into the picture with Constable Dlamini.
La khona ke esezo ngena khona ke noma ke esezo bandakanyeka khona ke u Constable Sergeant Masondo kanye naye ke uDlamini kungesikhathi ke manje ke uma senza ke lelo phenyo lelo manje sekuzovela ke icala leli ke Cleveland 962 ka 2015.
So I'm saying, in essence, my lord, prior to this engagement, there is no evidence in the docket that suggests the assertion that has been said, that Warrant Masondo informed the accused, that is accused 3, that his firearm was nabbed. That's why I'm saying, my lord, if it was said, it will be highly irregular, because I find no reason as to why such will be communicated to the accused and not the investigators, who would have then taken that information, weigh it insofar as the docket is concerned, and obviously certify themselves whether that explanation is sufficient or not, my lord.
Ingakho ke ngisho ukuthi uma ukuthi ngempela lokho wakushoke ukuthi yena ke uMasondo washo kumsolo wesithathu ukuthi cha lesibhamu lesi esatholakala noma ekuthiwa satholakala kuwena ke akukho okusihlanganisa nesigameko lesi esasefothola kusho ukuthi ke kwenzeka ke ngendlela ekungafanele ukuthi kwenzeke ngayo ngoba akukho la khona ke kwidocument noma edokodo kulona idokodo noma asho khona ke lokho akutshela umsolo wesithathu ngoba ukuthi ayokutshela umsola angazotshela ithimba eliphenyayo la thina ke besizokuthatha ke lokho akushoyo sikaleke nalokho esinako thina.
Furthermore, my lord, insofar as accused 3 in relation to this docket, he was silent, he was not known until exhibit JJ and HH came into existence and we focused to him. So if you take that part out, accused 3, insofar as the docket, including myself, when I got in, we did not know of him being a possible suspect in this matter, my lord.
Futhi ke kuleli dokodo leli ke umsolo wesithathu ke akukho okwakhuluma ngaye ayikho into eyayikhomba ke nakumina ke akukho engangikwazi ukuthi uumsolo noma angaba umsolo kulona lecala kwaze kwayisikhathi noma ngaphambilini kokuthi ke kutholakale amazibiti la uHH kanye noJJ.
Yes, that will be my comment, my lord.
Iloko engakusho.
Lastly, sorry, my lord. What also makes me, when I started with the statement, my lord, to say I do not have independent evidence or proof that indeed such assertion was said by Sergeant Masondo, it is because it seems to be selective, because when accused 3 was arrested by Sergeant Masondo and Dlamini, there were 2 items taken from him. In fact, 3. It was the firearm, it was the cell phone, and ammunition. The cell phone, which contains the contents of the photos that we dealt with in this court after the downloadings, were not mentioned. So it will be ironic that if indeed, because Sergeant Masondo is a police officer, you would expect if indeed said that, he would have taken the entire complaint or information to the investigators, his colleagues, and say, this is what we have, this is the person that we think is a suspect in your matter, or look into it. So the contents of the phone, insofar as the assertion that I'm being told, are not mentioned, my lord.
Futhi ke uma kuukuthi ingakho ke ngiqale ngokuthi ke uma kuukuthi wakusho ke lokho uMasondo ngoba uMasondo ke yiphoyisa ukuthi ke akhethe lokhu noma ke akhethe ukusho lokhu okumayela nesibhamu ke kodwa ke akusona kuphela isibhamu esatholakala kuyena ke umsolo wesithathu ngathi eboshwa uMasondo kanye naye ke uDlamini kwakuyisibhamu kwaku i-cellphone kanye futhi ke nezinhlamvu futhi ke manje leyo cellphone leyo yile ekwatholakala kuyona ke izithombe lezi ebeyitshengiswa khona la enkantolo manje ke ukuthi akhetheke manje akhethe isibhamu kuphela ke kunokuthi ke eze ke kwithimba ke liphenyayo athi yiloko esikutholile sicabanga ukuthi ke lo msolo wakhe umsolo wakhe obandakanyekayo noma ke angaba umsolo wakhe kwicala leli.
Yes, my lord, that's what I can comment on.
Yiloko engakusho.
You also yesterday testified that Exhibit G1, the section 205 of the accused phone for the period 23 October 20, covering the period 23 October 2014 until 25 January 2015 only came to attention when the state consulted with Ms. Pinky Faithillingham.
Indeed, that is true, my lord. I was not aware of them. It was never brought to my attention. We did not know that exists, my lord. As I said, that's why I said earlier, when we tried to establish the link, we could go insofar as 2018, when we applied for the 205, 2018, 2019, because we're now guided by the 3-year window period with the service providers. We could not go to the relevant date of this offense, which is the 26th of October, 2014. Now, the ones that came into light through Ms. Pinky Vettelingham, like I said, I only heard of them during the consultation period when she was preparing to testify, or during, you know, the stand down of her proceedings, my lord. That was the first time. Prior to that, I did not know about it, neither was it brought to attention, my lord.
Ngishilo ke mayelana nalokho ebengikhulume ngakho ke ukuthi ke kwakunale data noma lemininingwane ke yango 2014 ukuthi lokho ngikwazi ngesikhathi ke uMiss Pinky Vettelingham wa Vodacom eselungiselela ke noma enza amalungiselelo ukuthi uzokwethula ke ubufakazi nokuthi thina ke uma sibheka noma mina mangibheka isikhathi bese sibheka ke phakathi kwa 2018 no 2019 kodwa lokho na kwango 2014 ngizokuzwa ke noma ngizokwazi ke ngako nkathi ke uMiss Pinky Vettelingham enza amalungiselelo ukuthi ke ezokwethula ubufakazi.
And most importantly, my lord, is that it was not done under this case number. In other words, under this case, the records of 2014 that we have insofar as the people who were in the house, because there were Section 205 applications that were done, approved, and given to the investigators, insofar as the people that were in the house and the people that they were looking at. Those we do have. Insofar as accused 3, we didn't have anything, and as I said, the investigators did not know about accused 3. That is a proof that it was silent. That's why they did not even pursue the application of trying to see whether they can place him or not place him in the scene, my lord.
And futhi ke uma kwenziwa ke lokho akwenziwa ke ngaphansi kwalo noma kwenziwa lona ke leqala leli uma ke noma ke lokho esasinako ke kwango 2014 kwakumayelana noma phathelene ke nabantu laba ababe ngaphakathi endlini ke ingakho ngishilo nangaphambili ukuthi ke akukho nje okwakukhuluma noma okwakukhomba kuyena ke umsolwa wesithathu ngaleso sikhathi ingakho ke nabaphenyi ke akukho nje bangazange noma bengazange benze nalowo section 205 ngaye.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
If I can draw your attention to Exhibit G1, the authorization that was signed by the magistrate. Can you just place that information on record?
Yes, my lord. It says on top, phosphorus case 103/12/2014, and then it should you, however, finish the required information to the investigating officer.
Yes. Just read everything from the
top.
Yes.
Yes, I'm reading from the top,
Yes.
my lord.
Thank you.
From the top. And I'm starting by saying it. That's how it starts. Phosphorus case 103/12/2014. Then the next sentence, it says, should you, however, furnish the required information to the investigating officer, to wit, the Detective Constable Dlamini, before or on the 15th day of April 2015 at 41 Guy Gibson Avenue, Ereton address, to the satisfaction of the said prosecutor, you will not be obliged to appear before the said court on the set date. Then it says failure to comply with this subpoena is a criminal offense, and may criminal offense and renders you liable to a fine and or imprisonment. Signed at Boxback this day, 5th day of March 2015, and there's a the stamp, my lord, from the court, and there's a signature also of the magistrate, as well as the date stamp dated 2015 March 05. So it's 2015 03/05, my lord.
Lokhu kuyacela ukuthi ufakazi ukuthi ke akufundeke kubhalwe ngalendlela phosphorus case 103/12/2014. Uma kuwukuthi ke unganikezela noma ungandlulisaka ulwazi lolu kuyena ke umphenyi wecala uDetective Constable Dlamini ngaphambi kwazo noma ngaphambi noma ngalo usuku lolo lwange-15 ku-April 2015 41 Guy Gibson Avenue Allerton i-address noma ikheli lelo lokho-ke ukwenza-ke noma-ke kwenemise noma-ke agculiseke-ke umshushisi angeke-ke kube sibe khona-ke isidingo sokuthi-ke uzobingelela-ke imantshi noma-ke uvele-ke phambi kwale nkantolo ngalelo langa lelo. Uma-ke ungakwenzi-ke lokho wazi-ke ukuthi-ke sekuyicala-ke lelo uzobe uyalenza futhi-ke usengakhokhiswa-ke inhlawulo-ke noma-ke lokho kubizwa ngokuthi-ke i-fine noma-ke futhi uvalelwe kwase kuyasayindwa-ke khona eBoksburg i-date ithi nge-5 ku-March 2015.
And the Constable Dlamini who's referred to in the authorization, who is it?
He is one of the members who were present when accused 3 was arrested. I believe, my lord, he also came to testify because he was present when accused 3 was arrested insofar as Cleveland case 96 of 2015.
Manje-ke uConstable Dlamini lo ekhulunywa ngaye lana ubani-ke? Constable Dlamini-ke omunye-ke kulabo ababekhona noma-ke wayekhona-ke uma kwakuboshwa, futhi ngicabanga futhi-ke ngikhumbula ukuthi-ke wayelezileke nala inkantolo ezokuthula ubufakazi wayekhona uma ngabe-ke umsolo wesithathu eboshelwa lona-ke icala lela lase-Cleveland 962 ka-2015.
And what is the case ID under which the Section 25 information was finished
It
in
is
respect of this exhibit?
Yes, it is Phosphorus case 103 of 12/2014, my lord.
The case ID at the bottom
At the
of the
bottom.
Section 25s.
Maybe if you can just direct me to the relevant page. Yeah. So the case ID, my lord, is 577930. So case ID 577930.
La ebhalwe khona-ke u-case ID u-577930.
And you say the Section 25s that you were working on covered which period again?
The ones that we're working on, my lord, it's for a period of 2019, 2020, and 2018. Then insofar as what we could try and work on as well, what we found on the case data, I think it could go up to November 2014. I think what we tried to collect, my lord, trying to get closer to the date. But what we applied for, it's for the period of 2018, 19, and 2020, my lord. That's the 3-window period we had when we took over.
Uma thina-ke sesithatha-ke besithatha-ke uphenyo lolu siqhubeka nalo-ke thina isicelo esasenza-ke ngokumelana nayo-ke ama-205 u-2018, 2019, 2020 uma siya-ke ku-2014 la esasondela-ke uma sizama ukusondeleka sona isikhathi sesigameko kwakuwuNovember ka-2014.
And the case ID for the Section 25s for the November 2014 period, as far as you could remember, was it the same case ID as the one that you've just placed on record?
No, it wasn't. This particular one was covering the actual date, my lord, when this incident happened. And if we obviously had side of it or knowledge, we would have really focused on it because it was relevant for this matter.
Leyo-ke i-case ID yona-ke yasoze sesikhathi sika-20 November 2014 kwangasiyona-ke le yona-ke leyo yayiqondene kanye-ke nesikhathi lesi sesigameko-ke uma ngabe sasitholile iyona-ke esasogxila kuyona.
just going to request you to put the case ID, your case ID on record.
This case ID, my lord, for this period, my lord, it's 621243. 621243.
I-case ID yalisona ke lesi sikhathi lesi kwaku 621243.
And yes, my lord.
We're also going to show you the TSU reference number. Just if you can put the TSU reference number on record.
The TSU reference number, my lord, is GPJHB 58/10/2015.
I-reference number ibizwa ngokuthi ke ye-TSU uGPJHB 5810/2015.
We'll come back to the TSU reference for triple G in brackets 1. Now, if we can move on to something else. Mr. Mgomezulu put the following proposition on record during the proceedings of the 28th of August 2024, page 11, from line 24, and it continues up to page 12, lines 1 to 3. You can just put that on record.
My lord, yes, the proceedings of the 28th of August 2024, line 23 reads as follows. Longwe Twala shot himself on the leg.
Who's speaking?
So it's Mr. Mgomezulu, my lord.
Yes.
On the proceedings, yes, under Mr. Mgomezulu. Longwe Twala shot himself on the leg while they were struggling for the gun. The third one is the one that shot Senzo Meyiwa, but I am not mentioning them according to the sequence of how they happened. I mean, all these three shots, they caused injury to Zandi. The one was struck in the ankle of Longwe, and the other one is the one that shot Senzo dead. Do you have any? Then there's there's interventions, my lord.
Uma siya ke kubufakazi bange-28 August kulo nyaka 2024 ku page 11 line 24 kufika ke ku page 12 lines 1 no 3 fundeka ngale ndlela ngaphansi kwakhe ke kunama igama lakhe uMr Mgomezulu washo lokho kulandelayo. uLongwe Twala wayidubula onyaweni ngesikhathi ke babelwisana ke ngaso isibhamu. Esesithathu ke ilesi esashaya uSenzo Meyiwa, kodwa ke angikusho lokhu ngokulandelana noma ngokwendlela ke okwenzeka ngayo, kodwa ngisho umathathu ke lamahlandla isibhamu esaqhuma ngawo elinye ihlandla ilelo lashaya uZandile washayeka eqakaleni uLongwethwala kanye-ke noLongwethwala kanye-ke elinye ihlandla leli elashaya uSenzo washona.
Thank you. We'll refer you to another portion where it says he sought medical treatment from one Dr. Mbatsani, who's, according to the proposition, has since unfortunately passed on.
Yes.
What were you able to establish during the course of the investigation
Yes, my lord. So what I was able to...
vis-a-vis this proposition?
Yes, indeed. Firstly, my lord, was that at the clinics, because I started at the clinics, and the basis of me going at the clinics on that specific day, this is now the 26th of October 2014, is because independently one can place Mr. Longwethwala in that clinic after the shooting incident. So that is the hospital, is the only hospital actually you can place him on the 26th of October. He moved from the crime scene and he is then standing at the clinic, and obviously we know that disease was there. So one started there to inquire if there will be files, because one will assume, my lord, it's a medical facility. If you are injured, you may, they may treat you. So one started there, my lord.
Inoke yini ongayisho ke mayelana nakho ke lokhu okokuqala ke uqala ke khona lapho noma ke ukuya khona ke eclinics ke ngoba yila awaye khona ke uLongwethwala emuva ke kokuthi ke waye kuyona indawo yesigameko nokuthi ke yikhona ke la umufi awaye khona ubuzolindela ke ukuthi ke kukhona ke usizo awalithola ke khona lapho ukubheka ke nama file aye khona yini.
Thank you. If we can just interrupt you and refer to the record of the 28th of August 2024, page 12, line 10. If you can just put that proposition on record by Mr. Mgomezulu.
Yes, my lord. The proceedings of the 28th August 2024, line 10, Mr. Mgomezulu. Long way after that incident, then that wound became septic, and he went to a doctor, the late Dr. Mbatsane, who referred Longwethwala to Dr. Modise in Rand Hospital, where a bullet was taken from Longwe's foot. That's
Yes,
the
thank you.
assertion.
Yes, thank you. You can.
22 August 2024, Mr. Mgomezulu ke uLongwe ke emuva kwaso ke leso sigameko leso wabeseya ke udokotela ongasekho noma sewashona ke udokotela uMbatsane, yena ke owamthumela ke uLongwethwala kudokotela uModise kwisibhedlele iRand la khona ke inhlamvu yakhishwa khona ke onyaweni lukaLongwe.
Yes, my lord. So yes. So now, so I said, so unfortunately, then, my lord, there were no records that could be found of 2014 at that clinics.
Akukho ke okwatholakala ke kwa 2014 noma ke ama record atholakala ka 2014 lapho kule clinics.
Same with this Rand Hospital, my lord. We followed suit and tried to find this Dr. Modise and Dr. Mbatsane, my lord. Also, there were no records that one could find to confirm such.
Nala kulesi sibhedlela esibhaliwe ke khona lana ke isibhedlela lesi iRand noma ke iRand Hospital sile ke siyobheka ke noma siyofuna yena ke udokotela uMbatsane noma ke uModise nalapho ke akukho okwatholakala noma ama record atholakala.
But I also, my lord, extended the search to check the nearest hospital to the scene, and that is Jonathan Spruit Hospital in Malberton, just to check if one could have, if Mr. Twala could have went to the, to their facilities for treatment, and I could not get such, my lord.
Natal Spruit and Malbertin.
Yes, I could not get the records, my lord, to confirm such, yes.
Nokuthi futhi ke ngunwebeke uphenyo lolo-ke nokuthi ke ngizame ukuthi ke ngitholeke ngabheka-ke nebhedlele eyiseduze-ke khona lapho ngaya kuyona-ke i-Natal Spruit kanye futhi ke ne-Malbertin nalapho-ke akukho engakuthola.
But going back, my lord, now to the events of the 26th, there is also no statement in the docket which suggests, whether by the people who were inside the house or the people who were outside, that other than the deceased being shot, there was another person who was injured or shot, be it by himself or by intruders. The only inference of a person being shot on that day and rushed to the hospital is the deceased.
Futhi ke uma sengihlehlele emuva ke nakwidokodo ke asikho nesisodwa istatement noma ukuthi kulaba ababephakathi ke endlini noma yilaba ababengaphandle ke ukuthi ke ngaphandle kwakhe umufi ukhona omunye umuntu owayelimele ukhona omunye umuntu owashaywa ke isibhamu noma ke inhlamvu ke ngaphandle kwakhe umufi.
Further, my lord, there was blood found at the scene. It's also depicted on the pictures, and the linkages of that blood, insofar as the donor goes to the deceased in this matter. There is no other blood that is unknown or that belongs to someone that you could not link. The blood that was found, insofar as the testing, is the one of the deceased, my lord.
Futhi ke khona ke kwindawo yesigameko kunegazi elalikhona ke lapho latholakala ke lelo gazi lelo ke igazi ke elihlanganiswa naye ke umufi alikho igazi elinye ekuthiwa ke akaziwa ke umnikazi walo noma lalingahlanganiswa nomunye umuntu.
So I'm saying this, my lord, that I could not find supporting evidence, my lord, to support this proposition that Mr. Longwe shot himself.
Akukho ke engakuthola okuhambisana noma ke kuhambelana ke nako lokhu ukuthi ke uLongwe wayidubula.
Or that he was even shot, even if he didn't shoot himself, that there was he was shot on that specific day, my lord.
Noma kuukuthi ke azange ayidubule yena ukuthi nje uLongwe wadutshulwa noma wadubuleka ngalelo langa lelo.
I just want to show you Exhibit X in brackets 11. There's the DNA report where references made to blood swap on the TV stand in the house. It's swap number 3 and blood swap number 4 also on the TV stand. Blood swap number 5 in the kitchen tile wall. And blood swap number 6 also on the kitchen tile wall is the dry and the wet swap. It's already on record, but if you can just place again on record as to
so which
DNA
paragraph?
profile was that?
From what number, my lord,
Yes.
if maybe I can just to make sure I don't reach unnecessary things.
It's number 4. Two 4s, 5 and 6. And the results are in the right column.
Okay, it says door handle swap, 1 times mixture, epithelial, my lord. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can just place the profile in the right column. Thereby number 4 on the right column.
Okay,
It just says it includes.
yes.
Yeah.
Blood swap 3, and then the profile says include deceased.
Yes.
Then number 7,
Yeah,
no.
the first number 4 and then the second number 4.
The second number 4, blood swap 4, include deceased,
Yes.
and then number 6, blood swap
Number 5.
6, number 5.
Yes.
Okay, it's blood swab 5, not enough DNA. Then 6, blood swab 6, include deceased.
Thank you.
Fundeka ngalendlela ke imiphumela ke leli ke iyo libo futhi noma ke ye-DNA number 4 ithi ke u-blood swab 3 uhlanganisa ke umufi, u4 wesibili u-blood swab 4 ihlanganisa umufi, bese kuthi ku-number 5 kwabhalwa u-blood swab 5 akuna DNA eyanele, u6 u-blood swab 6 ihlanganisa umufi.
So God, please, my Lord, will this be an appropriate time to take the long adjournment?
Just for my education, I heard you speak about the Rand Hospital.
Yes, correct, my lord.
Where did you get that information that Longwe went to the Rand Hospital?
It's in the proposition, my lord.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that
Oh,
says
the
he was
proposition that he actually went to the Rand
to the
Hospital.
rent. Yes, it was specific, my lord. That is
Oh,
why I
okay.
went there. But before I received, because it was brought to me in stages. The first part was that he shot himself.
Yeah, right.
I then followed where I could place him in the car on the 26th. That is the clinic.
Yeah.
Then later I was informed by the state advocate, and that's the proposition I read, that he was then taken to Rent Clinic where the bullet was taken, and that is why I followed that up.
Inkantolo bifuna ukwazi ke ukuthi lokhu kwase ukuthi ke waya ke eRand kwisibhedlela saseRand wakuthola bikhe lokho kubhaliwe ke khona ke lapho kulobe bekufunda la ila ngishilo ngathi ngaqala ke eclinics kodwa ke kubhaliwe lana futhi nombuso futhi wangitshela ke ngase ngiya khona ke.
In fact, my lord, on the proceedings of the 28th of August 2024, paragraph 10 under Mgomezulu, it says Longwe Twala, after that incident, that wound became septic. He went to a doctor, the late Dr. Mbatsane, who referred Longwe to Dr. Modise in Rand Hospital, where the bullet was taken from Longwe's shot.
So kubhalwe lana ke lokhu noma ke into eyashiwe yakhulunywa uyena ke ubaba uMngomezulu ukuthi ke emuva kokuthi edubulekile ke uLongwe wase ke eya ke na ke uDokotela uMbatsane uyena wamthomela kuDokotela uModise kwisibhedlela saseRand.
As a court, please, my Lord, I'm told that there's a need.
Hello?
I'm told that there's a need to attend to that application, the urgent application,
Oh, I see.
by the accused,
All right, yeah.
affected accused persons.
Yeah, fine. They must go and consult.
Yes, maybe we can then adjourn until Monday, my Lord.
Okay, fine, because, yeah, all right.
Isicelo ke ukuthi ke nanjengoba umsolo wesithathu ke nowesihlanu kusafanele kube yo khulumisana ke nabameli mayelana nesicelo lesiyana ke esiphuthumayo sokuyacela ukuthi asingasabuya ke ngo2 kodwa ke kuyo ngomsombuluko.
Just for my information, you guys are saying Dr. Mbatsana is dead.
Yes.
Did you establish that?
My lord, I could not get the ID number or the confirmation that there is such a doctor at the clinic, and all I was provided for in this proposition is the surname. So when I went to this clinic to ask, do you have such individuals in terms of the list, all the doctors under this name, they could not provide me even one. But what I was provided, it's only the name. There's no practice number, there's no ID number, so I could only rely on the records of the clinic, and the clinic says we don't have such a person, so I could not.
That is the Rand Hospital. You
The Rand,
also went there.
yes, I
say
did, my
this-
lord. No, they could not find records, my lord. But I asked them specific about the doctor, whether is this doctor still there, perhaps he could assist us. We could not find such a doctor, my lord.
Mafishane nje ukuthi uDokotela lona ke angizange ngimtholeke noma sengileke eRand ngoba nganginegama kuphela kukho kunye
Why are you
enganginalo.
smiling, Mr. Advocate, Nis? I see you smiling.
Me,
Oh, you know something I know.
I think I do, man.
You do now? Okay. And until Monday, is it? Is it Monday?
Yes,
Okay, fine.
Sobuya ke ngomsombuluko.